In the early hours of February 24th, 1525, the fields near Pavia, in northern Italy, bore witness to a monumental clash that would forever alter the course of European history. This was the Battle of Pavia, a cataclysmic encounter between two powerful rulers, King Francis I of France and Emperor Charles V of the Holy Roman Empire. The stakes couldn't have been higher. For Francis, victory promised control of Italy and enhanced prestige back home. For Charles, it was about maintaining his imperious hold over Europe. The backdrop to this historic confrontation was set years earlier. Italy, rich in resources and influence, was the glittering prize sought by numerous European powers. Since the Italian Wars erupted in 1494, France had been a consistent contender for dominance in the region, striving to carve a lasting sphere of influence amidst fierce resistance. Pavia, in 1525, represented the zenith of these struggles. On one side stood Francis, renowned for his charisma and battlefield flair. His forces were composed of seasoned infantry, Swiss mercenaries, and newly implemented artillery units. Opposing him were the emperor's troops, led not by Charles himself, but marshaled by seasoned commanders like the Marquis of Pescara and Charles de Lannoy. They boasted fearsome Landsknechts, renowned German pikemen, and strategic formations that capitalized on their superior gunpowder technology. As the sun rose over Pavia, the French found themselves entrapped, having laid an ambitious siege on the city without realizing the full might of the imperial forces gathering nearby. Arrogance and miscalculation had driven Francis to underestimate his enemy. His forces were strung out in an extended line, unaware of the impending storm about to break upon them. The battle commenced with a sudden and devastating assault by imperial artillery. As gunpowder smoke obscured the fields, imperial commanders displayed tactical brilliance. They lured the French cavalry seen as the pride of France into a deadly trap, using concealed artillery and musketeers to devastating effect. The finest of French nobility were cut down amidst the chaos, shocking friend and foe alike. With their cavalry in disarray, the French found themselves fighting on unfamiliar terms. Their Swiss mercenaries, once the scourge of European battlefields, proved less effective against the disciplined imperial pikemen and precise Spanish arquebusiers. Francis, despite personal valor, found himself increasingly isolated amidst the unfolding debacle. Desperation turned to disarray as the French vanguard, disjointed and leaderless, fell to incessant waves of imperial attacks. Meanwhile, Francis, mounted upon his steed, fought valiantly at the center until surrounded and captured. In a moment of incredulity, a monarch once revered across Europe was ensnared, brought low not just by martial prowess, but by political machination and indecision. The battle concluded with shocking finality. Thousands lay dead on the fields of Pavia, testament to one of the most shattering defeats in French military history. For Charles V, the victory was absolute. It affirmed his dominance not only in Italy, but across the Holy Roman Empire and beyond. For Francis, it was a humbling awakening to the complexities of early modern warfare and diplomacy. Captivity ushered in an age of negotiation and reflection for Francis. In the aftermath, the Treaty of Madrid extracted heavy concessions from the French crown, including renunciation of Italian claims. And yet, the terms, born amidst the humiliation at Pavia, sowed the seeds of further discord, as Francis, upon release, repudiated them, vowing to restore France's faded glory. The Battle of Pavia resonates through history, a tapestry interwoven with tales of valor, folly, and the inexorable reins of fate. It not only decisively shaped the contours of Italian territory, but also underscored the evolution of warfare, a new epoch where gunpowder increasingly eclipsed the sword, and political calculations outweighed bloodline pride. As we look back at the Battle of Pavia, we're reminded of the indelible lesson that even the mightiest can falter when rash ambition clouds judgment, shaping the destinies of nations in ways unforeseen and irrevocable. This chilling encounter serves as a solemn reminder of the transient nature of power and the ever-fluid tides of history.